Do you love the beach? Lots of amenities, a gated community, and new construction? If so, there's a place in Englewood we want to show you, so stay tuned. It's Beachwalk in Englewood, Florida. You're just 2.5 miles from Manasota Key Beach, one of Southwest Florida's hidden gems. Welcome to the Contour. This is a 2-bedroom plus flex space, 2-bath, and it's 1,400 square feet. To your right when you walk in is this flex space, and then over here to the left is the utility closet, a coat closet, and the garage. And then in this area, we have that second bedroom and the first full bath. The kitchen does have the big island with the breakfast bar, a gas stove, and it does have a pantry, only this pantry is in a closet and it is on the wall right here across from me. You have the big open floor plan of the dining room, living room combination, which overlooks the very large lanai. But let's go check out the primary bedroom. Primary bedroom is good size, and here is the bathroom. Shower, double sinks. This is the toilet room, and then you have a linen closet, and then one big walk-in closet. Right here is the washer and dryer. This one's a little bit smaller than some of the other ones we've seen. There's no space for a laundry sink, but it is a separate room that you can close the door off. Let's go check out the lanai. This one is a nice size. We have the covered area that is prepped for a fan and also has the can lights. Then we have the nice open area too. Welcome to the Prestige. This is 2 bedrooms plus a flex space, or a 3-bedroom, 2.5 baths, 2-car garage, and just shy of 2,100 square feet. So to the right is the 2nd bedroom. It has an attached full bath. So you have 2 suites in this house. We have a small closet here. And then our next space is going to be that flex room. And I do want to point something out to you. This is a flex space and a 3rd bedroom because it does have a closet right here. What I do want to point out to you though, if you use this as a bedroom, it does not have a full bath to it unless you go in through one of the bedrooms, either in through that 2nd bedroom we were just at or in through the primary bedroom. If you use it as a flex space or an office or toy room or whatever, there's a half bath right down this hall people can use without going through a bedroom. So we're gonna go down this hall. There's that half bath we just talked about right across from the flex room. Here is the 2-car garage, utilities, laundry room in here, and this is a little peekaboo spot to drop dirty clothes from the primary bedroom. Keep in mind, again, like we said in our last video, there are upgrades throughout these homes, including the laundry sink in this particular case, so be mindful of what you see is not base price. There are upgrades, and if you talk to us, we'll be happy to walk you through what is included and what is an upgrade, how much those upgrades cost. And let's finish the tour. Love, love, love this space. Nice huge closet that has really tall ceilings, so great for Christmas decorations, clothes kids outgrow that you don't want to get rid of, whatever you can think for it. And that's not something that we've seen in every house. In here we have the open floor plan. This one has the extra big island with the breakfast bar. This kitchen also has a pantry. This pantry is in the kitchen. The last model, it was outside of the kitchen, and it's much bigger than the last model, and that's where you're seeing some of that extra square footage. Another nice thing about this space is that you have sliders going out from the dining room, and you also have sliders right here from the living room. Next step is going to be into the primary suite. Here is the bedroom. It's overlooking the pool. A walk-in closet to your right. You have an oversized toilet room in here, the shower, double sink, linen pantry, and then a walk-in closet right over here. This is, I don't know what that is, like a little decorative area. Personally, I don't think it's super usable space, but it is space that you could use for whatever you wanted to. Right in here is your walk-in closet. And then here is that little peekaboo door that goes into the laundry room. If you remember, they have a hamper right below this door on the other side. Let's check out the outside. This particular model is showing a pool. So again, you have your covered space here, covered space here. It is plumbed in that corner, if you can see that. And then we have our open space and our pool. Welcome to the Mystique. This is 2 to 4 bedrooms, 2 to 3 bathrooms, and it is just shy of 1,900 square feet. When you enter here to the right, we have a closet, a full bath, and a bedroom. On this side, so we're on the left half of the foyer, we have the garage here, the 2-car garage. This is the laundry room, and then over here is that second bedroom. This is not a big bedroom, but it is a second suite, so it does have a full bath off of it. This is the flex space. It does not have a closet currently, but they are considering that this could be a bedroom if you wanted to do that. They have it set up as a flex space. And here is our open floor plan. Typical of these houses and the kitchens, they all have the great big island, the breakfast bar, and then this entire community has the gas, so they have the gas stove. Here's the pantry. Kind of a walk-in, but kind of not. And then what I like about this model, although that may be an upgrade, is it has the 2 sets of sliding doors there. But we're going to check out the primary suite. Here's the bedroom. You do have pocket doors separating the bathroom from the primary bedroom. Then when you come inside, you have the shower, double sink with extra counter space, a linen closet here, a separate bathroom here, and then in the front of this bathroom is the walk-in closet. Before we go outside and check out the lanai, I want to show you this floor plan. So remember I said it had 2 to 4 bedrooms. I want to point out what that looks like. We are in the Mystique. This also is the floor plan for the Mystique Grande, but let's start with the Mystique. That's where we are right here. So it is showing in this floor plan 2 bedrooms, the bedroom up front that we saw, as well as the owner's suite and the flex space. Where that second front bedroom is that was off of the laundry room is actually an option of being storage, so garage storage. So in this particular floor plan here, they're showing 2 bedrooms of flex space. As the model is set up, it's 3 bedrooms with the flex space because you lose this storage right here that's in the garage. They also have the Mystique Grande, and it is another 1,000 square feet bigger than this floor plan, and you can see it has a second floor. So that second floor gives you up to a 5th bedroom. So if you have this bedroom, you make that flex space a bedroom, you have your primary suite, and then you make the storage unit a bedroom as the model here is shown that we're standing in. This could be a 5th bedroom. So that second floor has a full bath, walk-in closet, 5th bedroom, and a loft. And the stairs are going to be right there behind the fridge. It's behind the fridge and between the fridge and the laundry room. So that with that upstairs is called the Mystique Grande. It's about 1,000 square feet more. So this model itself that we're in can give you between 2 and 4 bedrooms, but you can have that 5th bedroom if you go to the next floor plan. And now let's check out the outside space. All right, you've got your covered space here with the can lights, your open space here, and then this model obviously shows a pool. Welcome to the Stellar. This is a 3-bedroom, 3 to 4 bath, 2 to 3 car garage, and it's just under 2,500 square feet. To To the left, we have our flex space. It has really nice wooden beams. I like these doors too. I'm trying not to call out too much of that because a lot of these are going to be upgrades. And again, keep that in mind when you're going through models. To the right, we have a closet and a very, very large bedroom with its own bathroom. This is a second suite. It is not the primary suite. I love the high ceilings here and all of those windows right there. Here is your big open floor plan. We're gonna look at these in a minute, but they have those corner doors that we love so much. This, again, like all the other ones, has the big center island, it has the breakfast bar, and it has the gas stove. And this one has a very, very big walk-in pantry over here in the corner. Let's go down this hall. This is your utility closet. Right here is a hallway that actually closes off if you want it to be quiet. Why would you want it to be quiet? Because this is kind of like your central command center. So this is your garage, which could be 2 to 3 car. You have this laundry area that is not a separate door here. So if you want that washer and dryer to be quiet, you are going to close that door right there. Has a little extra area here, and then right here is going to be another closet. Let's keep going. This is our second full bath. Remember that first bedroom we saw had its own bath, so this is like the hall bath that goes with this bedroom. One thing to note about this bedroom, it is tiny. That's a double bed with 2 tiny nightstands, and it encompasses the entire space, which is okay because your first bedroom we were in is very, very big. Just keep that in mind. There's definitely a difference in size. Now let's head to the back of the house and check out the primary suite. Again, nice tall ceilings. I love the wood in here. Big windows overlooking the pool and the lanai, and here is the bedroom. You walk down here to a double sink with plenty of extra counter space, shower. There's a linen closet here as well as a separate toilet room. And right behind me is the biggest walk-in closet I've seen yet in one of these models in this neighborhood. Before we go outside, I do want to point out one extra thing. This is a great feature if you do a lot of things outside. This is a full bath. And then right here is a door that takes you out to the lanai and the pool. We're not going to go out this way, but I did want to show you that it's connected to the outside. Like the last house, this has a separate floor plan that we want to show you before we go outside and check out the pool. So we're in Stellar. That's this floor plan right here. It is showing the 3-car garage, the 2-3 bedroom owner suite, or you can make this as a 4th bedroom, but right now it's a flex space. We can go to the Stellar Grande, which again gives you that 2-story look. That is not the model we're in. And it has a 2nd floor that gives you the loft, the bedroom, and the full bath, just like the last one. And just like the last one, that adds 1,000 square feet. Now let's go outside. Of course, it has these corner doors that we love, which this is a great day to see a house like this because the weather is so nice outside. You're going to want to use both spaces after you figure out how to open the door. So I'm gonna open this up just a little bit. I'm gonna open this corner up, not all the way, but just so you can see what it's like. One of the favorite features that my husband and I love in these houses. Again, I'm not opening up all the way, but it does really bring the outside and the inside together. In a day like today when the temperature is great, this is a great feature. Welcome to the model Cascadia. This is 2 to 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and 1,600 square feet. This is a villa, and the next place we're going to tour is a villa as well. Come on in. Okay, so you walk into the open floor plan. The kitchen is kind of tucked away in the corner, almost like a galley kitchen. And they do have a little bump out over here where they have a small table. And then this is your pantry. Because these are villas, everything is smaller, so you don't have that huge island that we had in the other houses, but you do still have the breakfast bar, which I love that they kept that in here. Okay, so this is your flex space. This is your 2nd bedroom. You do have a small linen closet here. And then in here you have your laundry room as well as the garage. And then down the end of this hallway is the hall bath, the 2nd bath. After you come through the open floor plan, we're going to check out the primary bedroom that's in the back of the house. Here's the bedroom in the quiet part of the house overlooking the back. The one thing I want to remind you of is the villas are smaller, so that and built to not be as big. So you're going to have your bathroom does not have a separate toilet room. It's all one, but you do still have your double sink. You have a traditional size closet to the right and a walk-in closet to the left. Now we're gonna go outside. This is a nice size lanai with the covered area, the screen area, and this one even shows a TV on the wall. Welcome to the second villa. This is the Seagrove. It's 2-bedroom plus the flex space, 2 bathrooms, 2-car garage, and just under 1,500 square feet. The flex space is here to your right, as well as a small closet. You have a bigger kitchen here. It is L-shaped. The space doesn't seem to be as used as well as some of the other places we've been in, but again, part of that is a villa. The plus of that is you have this whole open area. They have kind of at the display suite area. It could be for a display, for a china cabinet, whatever you have, but this is how this kitchen is laid out. And it also does have the breakfast bar. Your mechanicals are in here. This goes to your 2-car garage, and then in here you have your pantry. One thing I do want to note about the villas here is that the garage is actually attached. Some villas, the garage looks like it's attached, but it's not. This is a true attached garage. You have your open floor plan here, living room, dining room, kitchen. Again, with the villas being smaller, you don't have a laundry room here. You have a laundry closet with the bifold doors. They do have some cabinets, which is nice, but it's just space for that washer and dryer. You do have a linen closet here that gives you a little more space. And then you have your 2nd bedroom and your bath. One thing about this villa is your bedrooms are together. A lot of the properties we've seen in homes, the bedrooms have been towards the front and the primary in the back. These are kind of together, so right over here is your primary bedroom. I love the corner windows here that are looking out into the yard. You have a huge walk-in closet right here. You still have the double sink, but like I mentioned before, because it's a villa and they're smaller, you do not have a separate room for the toilet, and you are losing a little bit of the counter space. Let's check out the outside. Welcome to our last model. This is the newest model they have here. It is called the Layton Grande. It is 4 bedrooms plus a flex space, 5 bathrooms. It's laid out in a 3-car garage, and it's just under 4,000 square feet. You have the beautiful 2-story foyer here with the railing looking from downstairs that we'll show you when we get upstairs. Over here, we have pocket doors that separate this section out. In this section is an oversized closet. This is an extra closet. It's not the bedroom closet. You have a full bath that is detached from the bedroom. And then you have this nice sized bedroom with a big bay window and the high ceilings. Here is the closet to that bedroom. And again, why that's important to note is it means that you could have this bedroom independently by itself, this bathroom independently by itself, or you could come seal off these doors right here if you wanted to make it a suite for company or however you wanted to do that. Here's the flex space. And before we get to this open floor plan, let's go down this hallway that's actually behind the steps. Big laundry room in here. And this is also an extra closet. There's lots of storage here. This is going under the steps, and that's why you have that closet there. Three-car garage is here. Then this is a full bath with another bedroom. So you do have this full bath that guests could use if you decide to block off that front bedroom and make it a separate suite. But before we get to the owner's suite and the rest of the house, let's backtrack to the front door and go to the second floor. Now remember, this model is the Layton Grande. So just like the other ones that have Grande, it's got this upstairs that's finished space. And like the other ones, it has a loft, which would be this area, a full bath, a bedroom, and also a closet. And as you can see, when you go around the corner, you can see down to the foyer below. This is a nice big closet with your mechanical room in the back. And then down here we have that other full bathroom and the bedroom. And we have a linen closet in this hallway as well. This big open floor plan has something different than what we've seen in the other houses as well. You have your dining room here, but you also have your breakfast nook all in that same open space. And like we've typically seen, we have the big oversized island with the breakfast bar for the chairs, gas stove, and then here we have a walk-in pantry. It's big. And in this corner over here, we have the primary suite. Let's go check it out. Nice big bedroom, high ceiling, great windows looking out over your pool. And then you have your bath. We're back to the bigger houses again. So we have the shower, extra counter space with our double sink, as well as the separate toilet room, and then a huge walk-in closet at the end of the bathroom. Now let's check out the outside. This outside is phenomenal. It has lots of upgrades, including the kitchen, and let's go check it out. We have a kitchen here, plenty of space for a living room and dining room setup. I wish I could show you, but the door is locked, but right in here is a bathroom. So that makes another full bathroom, which is great because you can just walk out. If you're in the pool or at the, you're eating, you want to run to the restroom, it's right here without going into the house. I want to fill you in on a few extras now that we've seen all the models. This is a great community if you want lifestyle. So you're 2.5 miles from the beach, but you also have a gated community with a restaurant with an awesome pool. It has a dog area. It has 21 sports courts. It also has a full-time activities director. It has a fitness center. There's plenty of stuff like that if you want lifestyle. And that's what this can offer. So if you like Englewood area, if this sounds like something that you're looking for, if you're interested in Wellen Park High School, because that's the district that this property is in, reach out to us. We're happy to answer any questions, set up a tour, and help you find your dream home here in Florida.